Would you say that the ECB may need to step in? Would you say that an ECB bailout, in fact, may be necessary because of the budget you've been left to clean up?
No, we have good cooperation with the ECB, as with the European Commission. They've made very important statements recently saying that there is no possibility of a default of the Greek economy. And they have approved our basic plan moving forward in not only for 2009, but we have important changes to make concerning the revamping of the tax system. We have wide tax evasion. We also have a lot of waste. I would say clientelism and corruption. These were some of the basic platforms on which we came into power by the will of the Greek people who want change, want these changes, and so we're determined, and we have the backing of our citizens.
You alluded to your initial budget. Some would say that that budget is too reliant on tax collection and not enough on budget cuts.
Well, we're doing both. As I said, there's a huge tax evasion, and so we can broaden the tax base. That I think is very important. We will at the same time in 2010 be bringing in a revamping of the whole tax system, making it more just, more transparent. And as you know, when you have lack of credibility in a tax system, that fuels tax evasion.
In fact, you're left with a budget deficit of 12.7%, the highest within the EU by a long shot. You're projecting just over 9% by the end of 2010. Is that realistic, considering what you've been left?
Well, if we could do more, we would be able to. We'd like to even get it lower, but that percentage we can get, and we're determined to make any necessary changes even during the year to make sure that we have at least that 3.3 to 4 points lowering of the budget deficit.
You made a bold move to freeze public wages during this crisis, but the left wing of your party, the populist end of your party, is rejecting that move. How do you modernize the party when you have a budget crisis of this magnitude?
I've got the backing of the party. And not only the backing, but that was the mandate which brought me to government, to power. And we have a very substantial majority, both in Parliament, but also a wide support, I would say beyond our party lines, in public opinion, to make these changes and take the necessary measures, sometimes difficult, but certainly just in making sure that the Greek economy is on a viable and productive and competitive path.
As you know, the markets in London and Europe overall got quite excited when they heard that you may raise $40 billion in bonds from Chinese investors to deal with this budget deficit. Can you confirm the reports now?
What I can confirm only is that obviously I think many countries are looking to diversify their debt portfolio, but with whom and how is simply speculation.